Okay, let's get started. Today, I want to talk about the most important strategy, the most important tactics that I use that result in a very high probability trade. This is probably, if nothing else, no other tactics or strategy you learn, this is the one strategy you learn that will always, well, not always, but most of the time, okay, very high probability, very high chances that will make you money, that will result in a win, because it's just one of the best setup, and I will explain everything behind it. The name of this strategy, well, I name it whatever. It's called MJOLNIR. What's MJOLNIR? Right? If you watch Avengers or the movies and so, right, the thunder god, the Norse mythology, old Norse mythology, thunder god Thor's weapon is a hammer. Thor's hammer is called MJOLNIR. So that is the movie Avengers, Thor's hammer. Now, in candlestick pattern, the green, anything with a long tail in the box, we call it a hammer. Okay, some people call the red one hanging man. Okay, depends. You apply the situation, but when I see a long tail in a box, I call it a hammer. That's all. And this is what I look for. Always look for this. And this first thing I look for is a candle bar with a long tail, a hammer. Okay. Traditionally, in candlestick pattern, hammer signifies a reversal. So is hanging man. In these situations, in this example, you have a long downtrend, and then you have a hammer, and then you come back up, and then reverse. The other way around, uptrend, and then you have a hammer, but it's a red hammer at the end of uptrend, right? Long tail like this, right? It's a reversal. Okay, a retracement, I would call that. It's a retracement. What I look for is a hammer, but on a setup. The setup is actually this one, like this. Right? What I'm looking for, in the perfect world, perfect example, of course, is uptrend. Right here, I have an uptrend. I have an uptrend. This line, right? Higher, high, lower, low signifies uptrend. This line is an uptrend. Right, and then eventually the bar get longer, the big green bar like this. Right, wow, this signifies possible reversal. What is it? Just keep on going. Right. There's a reason why I always trade with the trend, because even they signify a possible reversal, I don't take the short. I don't short this. I don't. Right. Uptrend is established. I want to go long, basically. I want to go long, and then I wait for retracement. Alright, there's a long tail right here. Wow. Okay, good. Now I have a chance of when it comes back down. Okay, this is a retracement on an uptrend. Went up, came back down, bounced off, came back down, and then I look for the hammer, the dojis on retracement, reversals on the retracement. So 1, uptrend. 2, retracement on the uptrend. 3, the reversal on the retracement. I mean, I want to go long, so I look for this. I look for this happen because sellers still selling, they're still pressuring, and then buyers say, okay, this is a good point to buy. I'm gonna grab as much as you can. You can keep on selling. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna just keep on buying, and then push it back up, and it closes with a long tail. This bar tell me this is where I want to go in. Not only that, it's on the bottom. It touch the trend line again, the uptrend line. So I buy on the next open bar. I bought here. Basically, I want to buy on the next open bar. Anywhere, the next bar, you go here. Alright. At the end of the day, actually close high of the day. So you buy anywhere here. Okay, you buy the stock, you sell you sell puts here, put spread, you sell the puts, whatever you want. Okay, you sell cash secure puts. Okay, I will go in about cash secure puts option strategy another time. Right now, I will buy the stock, sell puts, and sell calls on this bar. I'll buy. Basically, I'm very bullish. I'm very long, and look what it does. Okay, of course, this is a perfect example, and it went new high on the next bar, and then this bar you might want to get out some, or you stay with it. Okay, eventually it just keep on going. It's beautiful. Okay. And you notice the yellow line is the 7-day moving average. Once it start making an uptrend, actually just hug it until this bar penetrate. Right, it went below on my signal bar. It went below the 7-day moving average, the yellow line. It went below the yellow line. It was hugging it nicely, and it went below. But buyer comes in, gave me a hammer, gave me a doji star, gave me a long tail. What I want to see long tail. I get right back up above 7-day moving average. You just buy that. Okay, you went long. You just went to any long strategy. Use the long option strategy. Okay, the only thing I don't buy is call. Call is very specific. On this situation, it doesn't warrant me to buy the call yet actually, but I will long the stock because there's a lot of volatility on these gap. Your stock option, when you buy it, you pay for a lot of premium. If it doesn't gap, it just open around here, volatility is low, I might buy it. But on this situation, the premium has already jumped. It's pretty high, so I will sell the call on top right here. Sell a call on this strike price, actually 132. Okay, so right here, okay, first thing is I look for my stop loss. Where's my stop loss? Maybe I will put it right here on this white line. Is the breakout bar on the previous high. This is the previous high. This green bar is the breakout bar. So this is my stop loss. So 117.68, 0.70, whatever you want to call it. This is where you penetrate 117.670 or so, around the area. I call it a day, take my losses. Right. My win, my first profit target is right here, top of this bar. So that's 132 or so. My first profit target. I will sell 1/3. I'm not going to sell the whole thing yet. Right. This is a good setup. This is the best setup. I love the setup when this happened. Okay, I want to take some profit, feel good. Okay, so it went up, and then on this bar, I'm going to take a little bit more profit. That's fine. You have to determine where your profit levels are. This is the first profit level I would take. Right. After that, it keep on going. It stick with the 7-day moving average, yellow line. This bar, it opened down below it, and then they bought it right back up above it. Right. So I keep staying with that until maybe a consecutive 3 bar down. Okay, maybe this you feel like, oh, I'm making up. Otherwise, you stick with it. Wow, you have broke up 1, 2, 3, 4 times of new high to take your profit. Right. A lot of time you take profit when you make new high. You broke this, you take a little profit, let it ride again. Right. So this is high, and then the next one is when it broke again. Right, this high, you wait for the bar to finish, and next day you take the profit. Like this one, next day you take the profit. This one, next day you take the profit. Alright, there's many ways to take profit. We'll go into that another time. But right now, I want to talk about the trade setup. The setup is the high probability, high chances of winning trade is you trade with the trend. First, you wait for the uptrend. Okay, you wait for the uptrend. And it went ballistic. It went these big green bar. Wow, 3-4 days in a row, three green bar in a row. You look for a retracement. Alright, 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 5 bar, whatever it take, until you get a hammer, a doji star, a long tail that tell you the buyers come back in. You buy on the next open. 1, so again, 1, look for the uptrend. 2, look for a retracement. 3, look for a price action bar, a doji star, or a hammer. A price action tell you you that the buyers come back in, okay, on an uptrend. It could be the other way around. On a downtrend, you look for the seller comes in. Right now, this example on AMAX is uptrend, and then you buy on the next opening. Right? You stay with the trade until either it broke below this, the hammer, the doji star, or it breaks below the previous breakout point. Then you take the loss. That's your stop loss. You have two possible stop loss points. Right? Or your profit target is when it hit the high of the trend, the previous high of the uptrend. Right? Then you take some. Or you even wait till the whole bar finish to take some when it breaks higher. Right? That's your first profit target, your first stop loss. Every trade has an element of your entry price, your profit target, and your stop loss. Okay, you always need these three things to open a trade. Right? But this MJOLNIR, this hammer, these long tail MJOLNIR, right? Thor's hammer, best strategy, best setup. Right? I take this any day over any other setup. This is, I play breakout, reversal, I play all type of setup, but this is the best, highest probability, best chance of winning, because you trade with the trend. You wait for a reversal, not reversal, you wait for retracement, or you can call it a small reversal. You wait for the retracement, and then you wait for the buyers to come back in. Right? And it tells you on the price action that the buyers come back in again. And it is a buy. And you just go with the trend, go with the buyers. Right? This is what trading is about. Trading is about not making gas, not flipping a coin, not taking chances. You take the high probability trades. Okay, don't take the small one. Don't take the 50-50 like flip a coin. You want the one that things are happening, things that happen, an uptrend already taking place. Okay, you wait for your chance to go in on a retracement. And then you wait for the price action to tell you that, oh, buyers come back in on these long tail, on these long tail where you can see sellers trying to sell lower and lower, and the buyers say, okay, this is a good point to buy. I'm gonna buy it all the way back up. Okay, the longer this tail, the more signifies that the who's in charge, basically. Right? Like this one, the seller's in charge, right? But it's still uptrend, and people was like, oops, not. Okay, and then you got a big green bar the next day. If you short this stock on an uptrend, you better be quick and get out. Okay, because you're gonna be in a lot of pain. 2 bar up like this. Right. Alright. So I don't go against the trend. Always go with the trend. On this example, on AMAT, it went on an uptrend and then went ballistic up. Wait for the retracement. Wait for the price action. Like confirmation of price action, buyers come back in, buy on the next bar. Okay. Best trade setup. This is most powerful best trade setup. Okay. Yeah. So remember this pattern. Remember long tail. Remember Thor. Right. God of Thunder. Powerful. MJOLNIR is hammer. That's what I'm looking for. I like this. Yeah. Sounds really cool too. MJOLNIR. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.